Good morning, fam, and welcome to my channel. My name is Marissa, and it is that time again. You know what time it is. Spring cleaning time, of course. This week, I am so excited to be participating in the Mega Motivation collab series with the Minimal Mom. This week, tons of creators just like me are sharing videos on spring cleaning. So after my video, make sure you go and check out their videos if you're in need of some mega spring cleaning motivation. I will leave the link in the description down below for you. Now, I always like to have a plan for my spring cleaning, so why don't I make us a breakfast smoothie while we go over the plan together, shall we? Speaking of plans, one of my favorite spring cleaning tips is to start with a list. I find it really helpful to jot down my cleaning plans so I can think about the best order and not forget anything. Yes, I do have permanent mom brain. You can use a paper or a pen, but what I like to use is the Google Keep app, which is free, by the way. All you have to do is pull up the app and you can plot out which areas you want to clean. I like the Google Keep app because you can slide items up and down the list easily. You can change the colors of the list if you want to make it a pretty pink or a bright yellow. And then when you're done, you can actually check them off the list and they'll go down to the bottom. It's so satisfying to check items off the list.
The first thing to do when you're cleaning your patio is to check and make sure the bugs on your patio are really dead, and they are, so don't worry. Now, we actually started cleaning the patio the week before, which I'm happy because it was 70 degrees then, and now it's snowing outside, so go figure.
Should I go fill this up then? Do you want me to fill it up?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go fill it up. Let's go fill it up.
My job was to fill up the bucket, and then my kids' job was to follow behind me and clean up any drips or spills. They really had a fun time sliding around on the floor and cleaning up the water, as you can see, which my husband then used to rinse down any debris that we couldn't sweep up down the drain that's on our balcony. Kids are naturally curious and want to help out, so encourage them to help you with the cleaning, and you're going to have kids that grow up to be helpful later in life. Now that the patio is clean, we can move out the patio furniture, which stays inside in my office, not only for extra seating, but also to keep it clean. So we move the patio furniture in when there's bad weather and in the winter seasons so that it stays nice and we can keep using it for longer. Before you clean your kitchen, you need to deslothify it. So make sure to remove any sloths that are currently hanging out. My son left Sophie here, so I'm just going to take her back to her bedroom where she belongs. Today, I'm going to be using this sealant to seal our wood cabinets. So we have solid oak wood cabinets in my kitchen. If you haven't seen my minimalist kitchen tour, I will link it above in a card. Before putting the sealant on, however, we need to dust off all the dust because you don't want to seal it with dust on there because it's going to get stuck to it and it's going to be really nasty. This entire process is so tedious and time-consuming, and it's really exhausting, but it's one of those things that the me from the future is going to thank the me from today, because I'm putting in the work now that's going to be protecting these cabinets for a year, 2 years maybe, and even though it's exhausting, it's going to be worth it in the long run to increase the longevity of my kitchen. Welcome back for another day of spring cleaning. Today we are going to be tackling the windows, and for me, spring cleaning is all about getting those places that you rarely touch. So we haven't cleaned our windows really that well since we moved in a year ago. So today I'm going to be getting all of the windows throughout my home and trying to get them nice and clean and sparkly. Our windows are a little bit more complicated because we have 12-foot high ceilings, and so sometimes I have to get out a ladder to be able to reach everything. But the windows in our home are a super important feature because we don't actually have air conditioning, and so for the summer it's really important for us to be able to open them and swing them in and out. Now that my kitchen cabinets have had plenty of time to dry, we're going to clean the kitchen, and that means cleaning the coffee pot and the teapot. Our teapot was absolutely filthy, so I'm just using a sponge and some blue dish soap to clean it out, as well as all the parts of the coffee maker, and now it's nice and sparkly. Hi! What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a white vinegar and water solution to descale my coffee machine. The water here in Berlin is really hard, and so what I do is I use a vinegar water solution to help me remove the excess minerals. Just look how dirty it is. And then once I've kind of hand cleaned it, I put in a water vinegar solution, and then I just let the water run through and descale the coffee machine while I'm doing other things. I'm not very fancy when it comes to cleaning my granite countertops. I'm just wiping them down with a dry wipe, and then I use a water and blue dish soap solution to wipe it down, and then I dry it off afterwards. And then I also use the same solution to clean my induction cooktop. It just takes a few rinses back and forth, and then it's nice and clean. The key I found is to get it dry afterwards so that it looks really clean and sparkling. Now, while I do use blue dish soap and water for daily cleaning, every other night or so we use this special granite cleaner to keep our granite countertops looking nice. Sometimes all you need is a little good old-fashioned elbow grease and maybe a few bloody fingers to get the job done. Just look how clean this drain is now. Normally, I declutter and clean inside of the kitchen cabinets and drawers as well, but since we just did that a month ago, I don't need to. You can check that video out too. Okay guys, really quick, I was gonna do the entryway and I was planning on washing the shoes and cleaning them up, but unfortunately we had a cold front move in and now it's really cold outside again. I am not gonna be able to clean the shoes off out on the balcony like I planned on, but I will try to do as much as I can in the entryway. I really like the solution that we figured out for our small entryway, but the only problem is my kids can't reach to hang their jackets, so they end up shoved here underneath. My goal today in the entryway is to declutter any things that don't belong here, like I think I find a glue stick where it shouldn't be. So like I said, what I want to do is I want to declutter and go through the things that don't belong, the things that no longer fit, and then also clean out the inside of this IKEA L Varley unit. So we do not have any closets in our home. We live in a 100-year-old home in Germany, like I said, and we don't have an entryway closet for our shoe storage or our coat storage. So the solution that we came up with was this IKEA storage unit, and so far we have really been loving it. I wish I could take credit for this awesome idea, but it was actually my husband who came up with the idea to use the IKEA L Varley unit. Here he is building it last year for us, and I would have never believed that all of these items that you see here fit inside this one single unit. I also store things inside of my rolling cart when I'm not using them, but I think it's incredible that this one unit can store all of that stuff. And if you guys are interested in seeing a tour of my entryway and what we store up here, drop me a comment below and let me know.
They don't fit.
They don't fit? Okay, then take them off. That's fine. Thank you.
While you have everything out of your drawers or cabinets, make sure to give them a dusting or a wipe down or a vacuum if possible, because you don't often have the chance to get them clean on the inside like you do when you're decluttering.
Okay, so if you look here, these are all the shoes that I own, all 4 seasons. And then over here are all of my husband's shoes. So you can see he has a lot more shoes than me. But he told me that he's gonna get rid of these 3 pairs of shoes. So these 3 pairs of shoes are gone. I know this or this is going to my father-in-law. I can't remember which one. The others will be donated. Let's go ahead and put them over here. This is the get rid of pile so far. These shoes are what we will use when we are able to have guests come over to our house. And then these are the boys' shoes that I am keeping. Also all 4 seasons for them. So that stuff we're gonna get rid of, and now all of this stuff, I'm going to start putting it back into the drawers and the cabinet.
Since we always walk to the grocery store, not only do I have a rolling cart, but we also have a ton of bags that we keep up here. I put them in the top drawer with my husband's shoes. My kids have the bottom rack of shoes so that they can reach it, and they can also reach the masks and the sunscreen. And then last, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna sweep up inside the entryway and get rid of all the grime, especially around the baseboards that I don't really touch all that often. I really like our vacuum cleaner here. It has this little button here on the top where you can switch between hardwood floors that look like this herringbone pattern and rugs and carpets that's the top button. So you can flip back and forth, which makes it really handy in a home like ours. Back home in the US, I had a Dyson that I also loved, but we just don't have the storage space for a Dyson here. But I will link both vacuum cleaners down in the description below in case you want to check them out. The very last thing I'm going to do in the entryway is to use my Bona floor cleaner to go over the hardwoods here. It's really easy because it just sprays out, and then I can use the washable pad on the end and wash that later. Thanks so much for coming along with me today on this spring clean and declutter with me. And if you haven't already, please make sure to give this video a like and maybe consider subscribing to my channel to join our minimalist family. We would love to see you around again soon. All right, take care. Bye bye.